This video is about the law of sines and law of cosines. I'm going to start with the law of sines. We're going to use it this year a little bit. So I'm going to try to find the measure of angle B. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to do law of sines. So law of sines goes something like this: sine of angle B over the side across from it, 10, equals sine 33, because I know this angle, I don't know anything about A, over 6. Okay? So if you do the math here, you should get angle B to be equal to, I'm going to try that, 10. Make sure you are in degree mode, divided by 6. I'm going to do the inverse sine. And we should get about 65.19 degrees. So if I put 65.19 degrees here, not drawn to scale, and if I add 33 to that, minus 180, that should give me 8180, or 8181 degrees. Now, just looking at this this picture, something doesn't make sense. You have a 65-degree angle, you have a 10 across from it. You have a bigger angle, but a smaller leg across from it. And the reason for that is because when you're dealing with sines, the angle can either be 65.19 or the supplement of 65.19. Okay, so 65.19 minus 180, so it's 114.81. So whenever you're using law of sines, you have to go back to the triangle and make sure that the triangle makes some sense. So now we have to fix this. We're going to make this 114 times 0.81, and this is going to change also. It's going to be plus 33 minus 180. So this is going to be 32.19. Okay, this should check out okay. So you have the biggest angle. It has the 10 across from it. The next angle has the 6, which is bigger than 5.87. So this triangle makes sense. So just be careful with law of sines. So when you're doing it, you have to, either one of these two can be a possibility. So in this case, 65 is out. All right, let me talk a little bit about law of cosines. So I'm just going to throw some numbers here. So let's say I'm trying to find, I have this angle, and I have this leg here, so I'm going to make this 6 and 8, and I'll make this, I don't know, A4, and I have this angle as 50 degrees. Well, it doesn't matter, so maybe I'll make it 110 degrees. So if I want to find this leg here, let's just call that x. This is how it works. X squared. And you can do this law of cosines, by the way, when you have two sides and the included angle between them. So x squared equals, you square the other two legs. And you don't want to use this for right triangles, because right triangles you just use Pythagorean theorem or a basic trick. Minus 2 times this 4 times this 6, cosine of the angle between them. Keep in mind that's going to give you the square of x, so you have to take the radical eventually. So basically, it should be like that. So is that 16 and 36 is 52 minus 48 cosine of 110. Okay, and we take the radical of that. So this leg here is 8.27. And we're going to be using this law of cosines a couple times. So let me just write it as a big formula here. So if I call this A, B, and C, this is like A, B, and C, I can say that A squared is B squared plus C squared minus 2 of BC cosine of this angle here. So let's call that angle A. Now this applies to the other legs. So C squared is the other two legs squared and added 2 times the product of these two legs, cosine of the angle between A and B, which is angle C. And you can do the same thing for leg B. Okay? And that's law of sines and law of cosines. All right, see you later.